apocalypse in Russia, we used to have a Discord page dedicated to tips. I had quite a lot of tips that the community posted that made parts of the game a lot easier, like the respawning of duct tape, which unfortunately has been nerfed by the creators of DayZ. However, there are still some tips that work. Now, this is just one of many tips that I have to help make your DayZ experience a lot easier. And this is how to gather 4 times the amount of wood that you usually can. Now, before I continue on to tell you this tip, I want you to keep this tip between the members of this server, because if this video goes online and gets shared with other people and ends up back to the DayZ makers, they may indeed nerf this too. And this is a good, useful tip. As you can see, I have a car. You can take a spare bag with you if you want. It might make things easier. I take a car because it has a nice big boot space. I also have a watchtower kit in my hand. That's very useful and it's going to be needed to do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this watchtower kit on the floor. Now I'm going to go up to a tree with an axe, and then I'm going to lob this tree down. Now once I lob this tree down, I'm going to pick up as many logs as I can carry. Now notice I can't carry any more logs in my inventory. I'm full up. I've been pressing square, no more going. So I'm going to press X to put this one in my hand. And I'm going to go over to this watchtower kit that I planted earlier. And I'm going to go into the menu and I'm going to place each one of these logs into this section. Now don't worry if you need to go back to your tree to pick up some more logs. But the good thing about the watchtower kit is it can pick up place 4 logs grouped together in it. Once you've got those 4 logs grouped together, press the square button on those logs and it drags them all over into your inventory, grouped up into 4. And look, it still weighs 33. So I could do that again and get another batch of 4 still weighing 33, carrying more than what I would actually be able to carry without them grouped together. However, rather than keep them in my inventory, so I don't want to make 2 trips back to a tree to fill up the watchtower kit, I'm going to throw these logs inside the boot of my car. Notice there's my Blue Peter batch, the one that I did earlier, in the boot as well. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it again. Now the next tree is a little bit further up, so I'll just grab this watchtower kit, fold it back up, move up to the next tree, rinse and repeat until I've got a boot full of logs. Happy hunting guys, and keep on surviving.